Welcome everyone to HFN. Today is August the 3rd, 2020, and we're going to talk about DraftKings today. And we're going to see if this stock is ready to move higher, or are we going to continue to see some weakness in this space before we see the actual resumption to higher price. Now, if this is your first time watching our video, you guys can tell that our price forecast and prediction, they are not confusing. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite. It's our premise and purpose to continue to show you that you're able to forecast price movement without being confused and without speaking out of both sides of your mouth. You can actually tell from the price chart what the trap is actually trying to do in the market for these many products in the stock market. And we're going to show you that again today on this video for DraftKings. So now, before I start that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join us on our own website, HueFinancial.com, in order to see more of our predictions and forecasts within the stock market. It's that simple. Now, last time we did our video in DraftKings was on June the 6th, right here. We was expecting the market in DraftKings to go lower, and that is precisely what the market did. But on that video, we were tracking how the market in DraftKings was on an uptrend, meaning that the market was moving higher every trading day. The trend was higher, period. But when we did our video right there on the 5th, on the 6th of June, some changes have started to occur. And that simply means that weakness was entering the market for DraftKings. So hopefully you all were able to take advantage of the forecast of what we saw from the trap's perspective of what he was going to do in the market move for DraftKings. 9.25%, 9.23% was successfully forecast into the market for DraftKings on that particular video. So now let's get rid of it. And like I always say, we need to adjust the lines on the price chart according to where the price action is. There's no need to have the trend in play when the market is not in an uptrend anymore. We don't need that. We know that the market is not in an uptrend in DraftKings. So why do we need to continue to have this line there? It is not playing on it. So we need to move it and adjust it to where it is more relevant in terms of trading. So here we are looking at DraftKings on a weekly time frame. Now this area around $32, might even be around $30, is an area of support in the market in DraftKings. Okay, let's take it back over to the day to see if we get a better idea to where support is. So yeah, it's between $30 and $28. Okay, now I'm going to continue to keep our support line around 28, even though I can see the market can hold support at 30. Okay, it can be either or. Now, there's not a lot of strength in the market in DraftKings. When I go back to the weekly time frame in DraftKings, you guys can tell that the weakness is still present. The monthly time frame, you guys can still see here that the weakness is still present in DraftKings. But of a note is that the market in DraftKings already came substantiated itself as support at $28. That's why we're closing up here towards the middle of the bar. But the weakness may not be over yet. Now from a monthly time frame, we got a whole month to go through for the month of August. So based off the weekly time frame in DraftKings, the market is looking weak. We've had 2 successful weeks to where the market in DraftKings saw movement higher price. But literally all of that, I would say about 75% of that was erased last week. And then the volume was higher than what we saw the last 4 weeks as well. So we have a little bit more weakness to go through in the market in DraftKings. Now, I'm not saying that the market's going to crash. I'm not saying that the market's going to plummet. But just know that the sentiment, the feeling of the market is weakness in DraftKings. Okay? So we do have earnings coming up right there around the 14th, midweek of August for DraftKings. And understand that the trap is going to play on that news. So we might not do too much price movement until we hit around the second week of August. The market may just consolidate, and then the market will make a movement in DraftKings. Now, what are we expecting in the market in DraftKings? Would be one of weakness. So we're going to play some weakness into the market in DraftKings. And I can see, even on the daily time frame, how the market may actually try to bounce here for support around $32. So you guys can remember I told you that the market it can find support at 32 or even 30. Now when I look at it on the weekly time frame, I can see a little bit better that the market can try to tag out at $30. But when I look at the market on the daily time frame, it can tag out for support at 32. So depending on the time horizon that you're looking at into the market for DraftKings will make you determine you'll see which area you'll need to focus on for your own particular situation. Okay. So quick gauge. Here we are. We're looking for the market in DraftKings to go lower. Why? Because the weekly time frame looks weak, and then the market in DraftKings has broken that ascending line that we had drawn previously on our chart. So we need to continue to play the weakness into the market. Now, I'm telling you now, on the daily perspective, we'll have to TP the market at $32, which would be 4% from where we close on Friday. Okay? But weekly, the market can come all the way back down to 30. All right? So this is it. This is what the trap is trying to forecast and show us in terms of what he wants to do with the value of DraftKings stock. He is looking to continue some weakness in the market. Like I said, not dramatic, but yeah, movement to the downside is definitely in play. So this is our forecast for DraftKings. Comments, what's your prediction? What's your forecast for this particular stock? Definitely let us know. Comment in the comment section, or let us know on our website, HueFinancial.com.